something's wrong with you. He hangs in
winning,
there
guys.
and cashes in on the second chance points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good
Drank
looks
a lot of
from
food.
in
I
close.
like listening to music.
And the
So
Warriors
you're gonna
decide
hear
to
that
take
in the
their first
background.
time out here. And Kevin, you look at the star players joining up today. At the end of the day, it's about winning. The game is about winning. More importantly, it's about these bonds that you're able to establish. Those guys are going to be brothers forever. Now, I get the whole OKC, him leaving, right? But this is morphing into something else, and I think that this is going to be part of the norm. It is, man, and that's what you're in this for. You go to build these things. I don't know if I would have done it like that, but I understand it. I get it. He's playing with the other greats that's making the game more efficient for him.
I used to be draining them.
It's working, but yes, I see this being the norm in the league. The wide open look for Durant.
I let him wide
it's
open.
Good assisting on the play was Livingston. Durant's got 12 points in the game. Butler kicks to Gibson. The 19-footer is on the money.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Probably gonna be less when I until some
Warriors
Mo Bamba. Tight.
Thompson outside.
That bitch is the only
Tries from
thing
10.
that I like.
Here's Bell. An easy
Oh
2
my
points on the
God,
layup.
these
Oh, easy
spammers.
putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second
Oh
chance
my
opportunities
God.
for defensive rebounding for them.
And really, the
I'm not even
defense
gonna
fouling
make
there
these.
to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
I just need to drain this shot and I'll be good.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
You know, throughout his career, Taj Gibson has proven to be a valuable role player. Pretty good on both ends of the floor. Can do a little bit of everything.
KG, I know you can't stay any longer. You've got to move on, but we appreciate your time, and it's always great to see you. Kev, anytime, man. It's great to see you, man. Anytime you need me, let me know, man. I'm yours. Former MVP, Defensive Player of the Year and champion, Kevin Garnett. Wow, it's such a pleasure to have Kevin Garnett with the steep. He looks like he hasn't changed a bit, like he could go out there now and still play.
I totally agree. He's one of those guys that stayed in phenomenal shape, and when he played, I mean, his impact on the game from the 1 position all the way to the 4, he was a handful.
No good from Durant.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
And Towns gets it to go.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dishes to Durant. He feeds it to Pachulia.
Boy.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Finds the shoot. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt when he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And so that brings...
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team is playing so far?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Witness so far to an up. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Karl Anthony Towns has been. Smitty, a lot of guys are great shooters because of how fast their release is, how quick.
What?
They get it off. Who has the quickest release, you think, right now in the league?
Well, Klay Thompson, I think, is the quickest right now. Some other guys, J.J. Redick, Kyle Korver, those guys can get their shot off quickly. Jamal Crawford is not, per se, a three-point shot, but off the dribble in the mid-range. Anthony Morrow, those are some of the names I think they get it off the quickest. But Klay, I would say is #1 in my opinion.
When you played, did you try to work on that, getting it off quickly?
I think with my size, I didn't have to, Kevin, so I just wanted the guy to get as close as possible so I can shoot it right in his mug.
Gibson is the 4 with Towns in the middle. Wiggins is out there with Teague, and it's Butler at the small forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Iguodala kicks to Thompson.
Okay, stops.
They set the screen. Green, the screen. From downtown. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in.
My!
Just way too many
You
mistakes.
spammers!
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Here's Wiggins. Basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. And still varying opinions out there of what Andrew Wiggins can and can't do. But one thing that's indisputable, he's an incredible scorer. Whether it's half-court transition, he can flat out fill it up.
Oh my God.
So much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning. But this time, he just flat out went got it. The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Timeout called the Warriors. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
You know, I was surprised to see how comfortable they were in that environment. Shot a very high percentage from way beyond the arc.
Wiggins against Thompson. Pass to Iguodala. Green, the screen. Butler with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball. Basket counts. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a
Bro, look at that guy, like 7 feet compared to...
Iguodala setting the pick for Durant. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Crawford comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and it's Rose in for T. And Golden State also making a change. Nick Young's checked in for Durant. Young with no one around. The three-pointer no good.
Yeah,
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Butler, no good.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Timberwolves leading by 9.
God calling
They get it back. No good. Shot
oh
missing.
My God, that's
Golden
not
State's
rebound.
gone 1 of 4 and 3-point shots here in the third. Young with the ball. Butler covering. Another miss by Young for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Crawford, and good that time. Crawford's got 6.
11 points
has been inferior defensively. Has got to tighten up.
Gibson with the steal. And they're running. Here's Rose. Another shot. And no problem from Gibson as he finishes at the rim. He has 6.
That's where you want your big man doing damage. Gibson showing his skill in the paint.
Iguodala the pass to Thompson. Young, a screen on Gibson. It's stolen by Rose. The pull-up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds in the game. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know he would like to have that one back. A clear look from the mid-range.
They get it again. Here's Butler. The second effort. Taj Gibson again. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Curry kicks to Young. There's the pass to Thompson. Iguodala outside.
That's a god called
Inside,
E.T.
Green. And it's going to be 2 free
Oh
throws.
my
True contact on the
god.
shot. You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his
Oh
ability
my
to be a
god,
leader
how did
of
they drain
MVPs and
all
All-Stars.
them,
We'll
bro?
defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
Jang, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Butler, no good.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots. He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
And they're forcing the
Klay
ball inside,
Thompson has
and it's
2
working
freaking shit.
like a charm.
His
Certainly one aspect of Jimmy Butler's game that sets him apart is his impact on the defensive end. Very few players in the league, Steve, can carry an offense like he can and also do as much on the defensive end.
You're totally right. One of our best two-way players in our league. He's so good on the perimeter, being able to slide his feet. He has long arms, and he comes up with a lot of steals. Versatile enough to defend multiple wing positions.
Releases. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Butler's got 12 in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, you look at the growth that Jimmy Butler has made on the offensive end over his career. Always adds new tricks to his well-rounded offensive game. It's why he has won the most improved player in the past.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
I mean, you can see it. He's way out of sync. It's been this way all quarter for him. He started off solid, had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And the improvement Butler shows on offense, recently worked on his
4
step-back
seconds,
jumper.
bro,
Now it's a
42
major tool for him, Steve, to get points from.
You're right. I mean, Butler has worked on his offensive game. I mean, now it's a difficult matchup sometimes with one-on-one defenders. He has a solid jump shot, and we all know he can defend. And now against double teams, he's becoming a willing passer.
Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Butler's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Curry kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Young from outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Can't hit that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Timberwolves lead by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transition, everyone talks.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Durant. Steph Curry is out there with Nick Young. Then there's Pachulia. And it's Looney in a power forward. Here's Towns. Tries yet again. They get the rebound. The shot's good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Curry kicks to Young. Passes to Looney. Outside Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Okay,
He does
I
a great
hate
job, in my
seeing
opinion, of finding space along the perimeter.
He's
Has
not
the
even
touch to knock
gonna
these
aim
down.
shit. Like, he's
Steve,
not
so let me
shooting
ask you
person,
this.
so.
Do players consciously think about, I need a couple free throws, I need a couple of layups, I got to get a couple of shots per quarter? I mean, do they try to plot and plan an individual quarter like that and how they're going to score in different ways?
You're totally right, Kevin. The reason why is because as a two guard back in the day, if I could get to that free throw line and put a foul on a guy that's guarding me, that loosens up his defensive mentality. He's not as aggressive. And then now I know when I get to the bonus, I can drive it. He's either going to let me go or I can create contact and get to that line. You want to score easy. That's how most scorers do. They really score easy. We just kind of applaud them when they're knocking down threes and big shots.
Outside Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. He kicks it to McGee. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Fucking retard. Throws it all the way over there like that idiot coach. Catching shit head coach.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Bell comes in for Looney. And it's Thompson in for Young.
Fucking retards. It's a dad calling ET.
From 18 feet away. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh my.
Warriors trail by 16.
Warriors are behind my six.
Outside Curry.
Bro.
And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Durant with
oh,
it.
they want to go that
Durant
shit way.
Again, Curry missing.
Yeah.
Minnesota
You're
leading
not
by
gonna fucking
13.
get up.
The feed now to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 8
think
here
we
in the
might
quarter.
win.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable
Oh my
now
God.
for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Timeout called the Warriors. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Durant just inside the line. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Shots by Gibson.
You can see the confidence from mid-range. That's a valuable part of Gibson's game.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Here's Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Teague. Up again, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. To the paint, here's Iguodala, and a great assist by Curry.
Oh, he thinks he's all hot shit. Well,
Curry's
it's the
got
guy
his
called
5th assist in this
bro.
one. Shots good by Gibson.
The hard-working mentality of Taj. So
I
clever
can't
at
really
finishing
play
through
so
the hit.
much right now.
Crawford with the steal.
I think he's that.
Towns kicks to Wiggins. Goes up on the wing. No good. Good D by
that would
Thompson.
have been the win.
Takes a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Warriors trail
We're
by
just
19.
shooting threes now.
Out to Thompson for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Finding the open man, and Durant has dramatically improved as a passer since he's entered this league.
The Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
Oh,
And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Timberwolves making
There
a
is a
change here.
fucking watch that
Butler's
LeBron
checked in.
fucking made.
The
Holy
Warriors
fucking
also with a
shit.
sub. Green's checked in. There's 1:38
LeBron
left
made
in the
a
fourth
roll
quarter.
there.
Curry shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Another miss by Minnesota. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
And so just rolling
wanna
to
be
the finish
hot.
line now
Shot.
in what has been a very confident-looking performance. for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at this stuff just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the board.
Rebound right
Even when
there,
guys
brother.
put a body on him, he somehow still beats him to the ball.
And it's Curry with the rebound.
Bro, I got
And
the
stolen by
fucking
Wiggins.
rebound.
Here's Towns. That ball.
He's out of that
Speed
town,
time from
bro.
Wiggins.
Get out of this
And
town.
that's now 30 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That was 30 points for Carl.
Curry
Oh my
passes to
god,
Iguodala.
he has 30 points.
Takes a three. Wiggins
And
with the rebound.
50 more points. The whole team 54 points.
Outside Gibson. He gets it in there.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about
Bro,
making
they're,
a bold
they're
statement.
down by 30.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is the kind of deficit it would take a miracle to overcome.
I think this hometown crowd agrees with you. They are fired up about it.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in this league, big part of the team. Have those expectations put more pressure on you individually?
No pressure. I think I'm gonna do what I do each and every night. Not gonna play well every night. So I just gotta focus on me, this team, and worry about the outside of goals.
Nah, he
A
didn't.
real leader, Jim.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David.